Yes, guys, I know it's sad. The Formula One 2020 season has just ended, but we have to survive, right? It's 90 something days till we see cars on track again in March, but we have to survive. I know it's super tough, but that's why I prepared a video to give you some tips and tricks in order to enjoy this break period and to fill up your time. I think the best thing to do and the first thing that any fan should do in this break is watch content on the internet. Watch movies, TV series, TV shows that are really interesting. Here are some suggestions that I really loved and that you might enjoy as well. Of course, the first one that everybody thinks about is Drive to Survive. If you haven't watched it, what are you doing with your life? If you have watched it, go watch it again. I personally have watched Drive to Survive 2 times because you might forget, but the first season of Drive to Survive was the 2018 season. And I actually forgot a few things that happened in 2018, and it was great to rewatch them. Another great one is, of course, Rush, that depicts the rivalry of Niki Lauda and James Hunt. An incredible movie, cinematic movie, just pure awesome. A lot of my non-F1 fan friends have enjoyed it. It's really great, and I highly recommend you go watch it. Of course, to go with that, we have Senna. Senna is a bit different than Rush. It's more of a documentary. It's not a cinematic movie like Rush, but it's super nice. I know a lot of people don't like it. I know Alain Prost actually doesn't like it because it doesn't depict everything that happened between them, but it's a great movie, a great documentary, and you will highly enjoy it. A movie that actually surprised me is Williams, that depicts the life of Frank Williams, his racing team, his career. His accident is really great. I actually went in with very low expectations. It was so good, so insightful, and I really enjoyed it, and I think you will too. A classic Grand Prix 1966 is just a classic movie. It's incredibly well made for its time. It's super awesome to see and hear those old cars on track. It's just beautiful to see Monaco back in the day, and that movie is just super awesome. Monza as well with the banking, just beautiful. Highly recommended. If you don't want to watch movies, if movies aren't really your type, there is an alternative. If you have a Formula One TV subscription or any other methods of watching old races, I think rewatching old races and old seasons is super awesome. Last year, during quarantine and during the winter break, I rewatched the 2016 season because I wanted to relive the rivalry between Hamilton and Rosberg. It was actually very nice, and again, I forgot a few things that happened that year, and it was a big surprise when I rewatched it. And I watched the 2012 season as well. Again, a legendary season, one of the best seasons of all time. Super unpredictable, twists and turns all the way through. Formula One isn't like this anymore, unfortunately, but 2012 was one of the most brilliant years of all time. And having an F1 TV subscription, which isn't that expensive, allows you to watch the season in full, which is super awesome. Again, I highly recommend it. I'm 100% sure that you don't remember everything that happened in 2012, and to rewatch those seasons is just incredible. I'm going to leave a lot more suggestions in the description below and on screen. A lot more seasons that were actually super intriguing. I watched those 2 seasons last year, and I'm going to do some research, and I'm going to pick what seasons I'm going to watch this winter break. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Another great option is to rewatch some documentaries or race highlights from the official F1 YouTube channel. They have some great content, and during the winter break they have a lot of great content that can actually help you a lot and can help you survive this horrible period without Formula One races. Read a book. This is an incredible thing, often overlooked. If you don't like watching movies, if you don't have an option to rewatch some of the old races, read a book. There are a lot of great books out there about the history of Formula One, autobiographies, and so much more. I am going to leave some recommendations on screen and in the comments below and in the description. Go check them out. They're incredible. I have actually read some of them. It's just awesome either way. I highly recommend some of them. Great time filler, and it helps pass the time during this break. Here's something that you might not agree with. Watch Formula E. I actually don't really prefer Formula E, but you might. I am expressing my opinion. I'm not really a fan of Formula E. I tried it last year during the winter break. I wasn't really a fan, but there are a lot of Formula 1 fans that enjoy Formula E. I highly recommend it. The season is going to start really soon, or it has already started depending on when you're watching this video. It's an incredible sport. It's super fresh, super unique, doesn't compare to Formula 1 almost at all. The cars are incredible, they sound different, they look different, they act different. The racing is super close. I have to admit, the racing is really close, really harsh. Great racing, wheel-to-wheel racing. I recommend it, even though I don't like it personally. It's great if you're into that kind of stuff. Something that's a bit weird, start a community. Start a Formula 1 community. This helped me a lot. Of course, I started a Formula 1 YouTube channel. It's really great to start a community, to have people listen to your opinions, watch your videos, appreciate them or not. It's incredible. It's incredible to start a community, to post content online. And this doesn't just limit to YouTube. You can start a meme page on Instagram because they're really funny. Or you can start a blog. There are countless options out there, and I highly recommend you do it. I've actually started YouTube a few weeks before the season finale, and I don't regret it. It's super great. I enjoy doing it, and I highly recommend you start your own community. Whether on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever it may be, it's incredible to interact with fans and other creators. Yeah, those were all my tips and tricks. Short video, but if you have more recommendations, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below. We're all a community here and we should all help each other. Yeah, that was it. Stay safe and happy race watching.